Hey, eighth grade. It's good to see you guys again. I hope you had a great weekend and that you're doing well. So, this is week 3 of distant learning, and I just want to recap a little bit where to find this information and what you're doing for the rest of the week. So, first off, last week I had you check in twice on the Google form. This week I'm just going to have you check in one time, and you're going to notice that's going to ask you for the code word. And for you, it's going to be video. VIDEO. So you can go ahead and type that in for the code word and then just fill out the rest of the information. I'll need this in by Friday. So that's one activity. And then if you look at the little calendar, I know some of you already looked at this, but just to remind you that it's here so that you guys will know how you're getting credit at the end. So I'll calculate what you guys have turned in. So right now in the fourth quarter gradebook, hopefully you're keeping track of what I do get. The blue is probably the major assignments here that I need you to really participate in. And yes, the orange, they matter to me, but not as much as the blue. So if you can make sure those get turned in on time, that would be helpful for you and for everyone to just keep track of what you're able to turn in. If not, I most likely will be contacting you personally and just seeing what's going on so I can help you achieve some of your computer goals here. Okay, so last week, as you can see on the calendar, we did our 5x5 video, so great job to the kids who turned those in. I have a couple featured videos if you want to check out your classmates and see what they came up with. I think I'm going to update this every week and put the most recent on top. But these were really great examples of the 5x5, different camera angles. And what I love about that project is that you don't need to speak and you just get to show different camera angles and it makes a really cool video. So this week we are going to be practicing a little bit of speaking. And I know a lot of people don't like that, but it is part of just video making. At some point you are going to have to talk, especially during this time, something like this, where video and technology are a great tool for you to communicate. So if you click here where it says things you didn't know about me, there's a rubric and I'm going to just kind of walk you through it and just kind of help you out. The things you didn't know about me project. 1, you're going to fill out the guide to help you come up with things to talk about. So one thing kids always tell me is that I don't know what to talk about. Well, I have some questions here. Feel free to use this as a guide for you as you're planning your video, but you don't have to turn this in. It's really just for you to kind of come up with a plan of what you want to say. All right, so 2, you'll have to show your face and speak at least once in your video. So I'm asking for like 5 seconds, and this is all you have to do. I have my phone here somewhere. So you're going to hold it horizontal, and you're going to talk to the camera and say, "Hi, my name's Miss Milkayo, and these are some things you didn't know about me." That's it. So number 3, it says you can film items around your house, add images that are meaningful to you, and add text. So the last one we didn't really add text. I know some of you tried to experiment with that, which is totally fine. But this one I am going to ask that you add some text, and I'll show you how to do that. 3, you're going to edit your video pieces together. 5, oops, well, whatever number I'm on. So now I'm on 5. Keep the video under 1 minute. And number 6, when it's perfect, you'll publish and submit it through the Google Classroom. So a lot of you did a great job with that last week. So there's different types of styles that you can use to create videos like this. A lot of you have probably seen a lot of vlogs. You could do an interview style. I have a YouTube link here, Taylor Swift interview.
Taylor.
Hey.
Hi.
Come in.
Thank you so much for fitting a 73-question interview into your busy schedule.
Okay, so we're not going to watch all 73, but the point is you can get your family involved. You could have them be the person talking, and you could be like the Taylor, and they ask you questions, so something like an interview. And then you could film behind the camera and just talk. So I could just have my camera here and say, "Hey, you guys, this is my computer," and I'd be filming the computer and add that to my video. So there's different styles, but right here it says you must have for your video. Title is optional. You could just start with your introduction. I want to be able to see your face. I want to hear your voice, just like my example. Um, in the middle, you should be talking about you, things that I wouldn't have known about you, or things you want to share. And then at the end, you can tell me who filmed and the edit and music, who was editing and music, or yeah, who edit, hopefully it was you, and what music did you add, hopefully from WeVideo. So this is what I'm checking. Did you appear in the video? Are you speaking in the video? The time has to be 30 seconds to a minute long. Editing, so you don't want any awkward transitions, maybe just one, but that means like a text box isn't just popping up randomly, it like goes on top of the image or your video clip, and that you added your text box. So as long as you try to hit 50% of these goals, then you will get your full credit. So let's go ahead and talk about the video. So right now I do have a clip of what I just filmed on my phone. And if you don't know how to import, you need to go back to last week's tutorial. I have a whole video and I'll try to link that closer up to this week's. But so last week I showed you that you guys can import here, and then this week we're going to need the text box, and I'll show you how to grab an image offline. Okay, so I have my image or my first video clip. I'm Ms. Moncayo, and these are some things you didn't know about me. Okay, so last week we also talked about adjusting the sound. So if you can't really hear it, you can pull it up, or if you just want to mute certain areas, you can mute it. So that's just some things you're going to have to play with. And let's go ahead and push cancel. I'm going to leave it there. So if you look here on my timeline, you're going to see audio, video 1, video 2. Last week we didn't really play with 2 tracks. We really only played with 1. But this week we are going to need both of these. So video 1 is where your clips are going to be, and then video 2 is where you're going to be adding the text. So I have an image here that I grabbed online. So what I recommend is that in your Google Drive, I would make a folder and go online and just type in. So I think I typed in like tennis. Oops. Oh man. Okay, tennis. And then I clicked on images, tools, and let's see. So this might take a little bit of prep work. So first decide what images you want to add to your video. Here it is. You can right click on it, save image as. Depending where you're saving it, it could be on your phone, it could be on your computer, but eventually you do want to bring it to your Google Drive. So I'm going to go to New, File Upload, and add my tennis onto my Google Drive so that when I go to WeVideo and import it, hopefully I can import it quickly from my Google Drive, or if you have another spot and you can browse and find it, that's fine too. Okay, so I have my image, and one thing I want to share is that I played tennis. So since I'm only going to be talking for the first 5 seconds, and if you want to talk the whole video, that's totally up to you, but I know some kids don't want to do that, so I'm just showing them the alternative. So what I'm going to do is grab the text here, and I'm going to put it on video 2. Video 1 is like my pictures, my video. Video 2 is where I'm going to add the text. And if I double click and right here, I can say I played tennis for 3 years. Okay, so, and then if you can't really see it, that's where you're going to have to play with the color palette and the fonts and all that kind of stuff. So that's where you guys will have some fun playing. All right, so I'm gonna try and push OK here. Let me see here, save changes. Okay, and then if I rewind the video and push play. I'm Ms. Moncayo, and these are some things you didn't know about me. So I played tennis for 3 years, and now I'm at 8 seconds of my video. So if you guys zoom in or zoom out, that will change your timeline. So if you want to see an accurate, or if you want to zoom in on that, go ahead and do that. And then the last part, so I'm going to add some more because again, it has to be 30 seconds to a minute. And then I would add some music. I'm not sure. Okay. And then I put this after me talking, maybe. Okay. And then try again. And these are some things you didn't know about me. Okay, and so some things that I noticed last time, the you have to cut down the music at the end because it will take up the space that we have available for WeVideo. So I think we only have like I don't know how many hours, but we share the hours with both my classes, period 3 and period 6. So just use part like whatever part of the music you do need so it doesn't run through the whole video because now it's at like the 2 minute mark. So, anyways, that will take a while for me to go and edit, but the main thing is what I need you guys to know is that you are going to be adding just a 5 second clip of you talking and then some things I didn't know about you and trying to add some text on top of those images. So just to recap, today, if you can just watch this video that I'm making and fill out the Google form before Friday, it's just one check-in this week. Go through the instructions that we just did, kind of go through it a little bit more slowly, and start putting your video together for this week. So here's a little map of what you should be working on, or if you get it done all on Tuesday, that's fine. The Google Classroom will be opened. I'll do it Tuesday night just in case you're ready to submit videos. Okay? If you have any questions, make sure you email me, and I hope to hear from you guys soon, and I hope you guys are doing well.